Hello, this is Mariella from Year Old Arran Distillers. Today we're going to try the private cask of Arran Whisky that we borrowed for Geraldo's this year. It is a single sherry cask from 2009 that was borrowed in 2020, so it's a 10-year-old whiskey, obviously uncolored, unfiltered, and bottled at 58.2%. So let's give it a nose, shall we? Super fruity. Very nice. Lovely. It's almost like walking on a very warm spring day. You're walking into a bakery and an almond croissant are still warm and just got out of the oven. It's very sweet on the nose. But there's also a lot of orange blossom in the air, like orange flowers. It's very flowery. But you can tell it's a sherry cask. There is an element of oakiness. It's almost like the sort of smell you get when you walk into a bodega in Spain or when you walk in the Danage warehouse in Scotland in some distilleries. It's a sweet cedar oak incense smell, if we wanted to pinpoint it. Now let's have a little taste. Super creamy. And also a little bit oily, but also lively. Very interesting dram. What you get on the nose is definitely delivered, amplified in the palate as well. Again, it's just so fruity. It's almost like biting on a carrot cake, like a warm, wet carrot cake slice, with a little bit of cardamom and nutmeg spiciness, or eating Jaffa cakes. Or a Jaffa cake that someone should definitely invent if that's a thing. Very orangey, very chocolatey, very creamy. I get a bit of mango puree as well. But on the palate, it also has a bit of a zestiness. It's not just orange. I almost get a bit of a pink grapefruit zestiness. And in the aftertaste especially, it reminds me a lot of a mandarin liqueur. Very nutty, very creamy. Does have that marzipan-y, almondy, orange sweetness to it. So it's a very interesting, fruity sherry cask. It's definitely not a super dark. It actually balances and matches the Arran malt character perfectly. So it's very, very tasty. So you're in luck, obviously, because if you decide to buy this lovely bottle of whiskey on World Whisky Day, the 15th of May, this Saturday, you can actually also get a lovely tasting glass free of charge. But prices don't finish here. If you decide to buy a bottle of Arran whiskey from the 10th to the 18th of May from Geraldo's, of course, any Arran whiskey from all over the range, it doesn't have to be this specific single cask, you're also entered into another prize draw in which you could win 2 tastings free of charge at our Lochranza distillery this summer. So make sure you have the right dram to celebrate World Whisky Day this week, and I'm very much looking forward to emailing you to tell you that you're the lucky winner. Cheers!